Hey guys, it's Maya back again on the channel, and for today's video I will be giving you guys all the inside scoop on how I found my new style and aesthetic. It's not really new, it's more like modified. I like a variety of clothing stores, clothing pieces, fashion brands. Even with all that, I somehow still managed to blend everything together and develop my own aesthetic. So if you guys are like me and you know, well, I have a certain style but you can't quite put your finger on what that exact style is. You have clothes in your closet that you don't wear anymore and clothes that you want to get rid of, but if you got rid of those clothes you wouldn't know what you would be looking for. Hopefully my video can help you guys figure that all out. So the first thing that I did was ask the question, well, what is my current style or what's to become my old style? How did I figure this out? The first thing that I had to do was assess my current closet and not only focusing on everything as a whole, but really focusing on those items that I constantly went for and the pieces that I wore the most. So I used to work for Ann Taylor Loft, and it's a semi high-end business casual women's clothing store. We sold everything from blazers and slacks to your casual pieces like shorts and scarves. And at Loft, we had so many different patterns, florals, prints, bright colors. And so me being the co-manager, of course, I always wanted to stay up to date. Honestly, I pretty much bought everything. I was up to season every single season. Being the manager, I had to lead by example. Not only did I want my associates, but I wanted our shoppers to see me as, I guess you could say, a poster child or a model for the clothing, and in turn, that's gonna motivate them to buy. But unfortunately, this left me with a bunch of clothes that I had from work that I would only wear to work. And that's cool and all when I'm working 50 hours a week and my job is taking up most of my time awake, but what about when I'm not working? Recently, I did leave the company. If I didn't think I was wearing them before, I definitely was gonna wear them now. That brings me to my next point, getting rid of every single thing that you know you're not gonna wear anymore. So a little shameless self-promo, but go ahead and check out our closet clean out video. We did post one where we gave away so many clothes, especially me, and don't worry about it, it's not like I'm just throwing the clothes in the trash. I have donated to the women's shelter in the past, which I will be more than happy to do again. Also, I just recently found out, which I thought was really cool, universities accept business casual clothes for their students, and we also made a Depop. Check the link in the description, it's just twin inspired, our Depop. So now that all my old merchandise is gone, where do we go from here? Get inspiration. But when you're getting inspiration, be sure to keep in mind the things that you like, the items that you wear the most, because you don't just want to focus on these Instagram models or these fashion bloggers without focusing on the things that you like, because in turn you're just going to be shopping for someone else's style, not your own. Pinterest, Instagram, fashion bloggers, etc. I mean, I've tried them all, but it was really going back, looking in my closet and seeing the items that I wear the most, not what somebody else is looking good in or what somebody else wears the most, that really helped to create the blueprint for my next step on creating my dream wardrobe. So when I wasn't working, I noticed that I gravitated more towards graphic tees. And if it wasn't a graphic t-shirt, it was a dainty little tank top or a dainty little t-shirt, and it was very girly. So what else? I wore jeans every single day. I can't even tell you guys how many pairs of jeans I own. And my shoes, even if it just seemed like on the surface it was just a sandal or a sneaker, it always has to have some type of animal print, rose gold, heel, or all three. That's like the holy trinity. And earrings are a must. Every single outfit that I put together has got to have earrings. What else did I notice made me feel my most confident self when I look back at the mirror? I love wearing oversized t-shirts that I thrifted, especially with a bralette underneath. Bralettes, you guys, are so comfortable. Opposite than a bra, I will actually forget I have on a bralette. And that's another thing with fashion, because it's like you want to be comfortable in the items that you're wearing. And definitely with some cotton biker shorts. Like I said, we're going for comfort. And interesting enough, this casual, comfy, cozy outfit is always usually paired with a bold eyeshadow look, because I love the whole idea of super bold glam eyeshadow or makeup with a very lazy, comfy outfit. So now that we have an idea of the things that we wear the most, what's next? Color. I love color. Bright, bold, dark, light. I have absolutely no preference when it comes to color. In fact, my closet is and has been for like the last 8 years color coordinated. I don't care where I go, where I move, I always color coordinate my closet. Sometimes I'll even go as far as online shopping strictly for items that I know I don't have a lot of that color in my closet. Like right now it's purple. So even though my closet comes with a variety of shades and hues, I noticed that my closet is dominated by blues and greens, and that's outside of denim. Even though I've been told, hey, I think your best color is red, your best color is red. Everybody seems to think my best color is red. I can't seem to get away from buying more blue and green. And for me, prints, patterns, and designs are the exact same. I find whether they're large, small, subtle, exist on just about every single item that I own. Now that I've figured all this out, I can take it one more step further and discover, well, if I know I like all these things, what's something that I don't like? To be honest, logos, unless it's high-end brands, are so 2010. I don't think I have one single solid item. And U-necks, C-necks, regular necks, whatever they're called, I don't like those either. Unless it's a graphic tee, then we could talk. Black has such a hard time finding its way in my closet, y'all, I swear. Unless it's a hoodie, a blazer, a bomber, pretty much a jacket. I don't think I even have anything black in my closet. I mean, a few t-shirts maybe. So black is definitely something that I'm gonna be looking for more of in the future. Even gray has a hard time finding its way in my closet, but Alessandra's Girly Talk did mention in her color video that dark gray is one of the universal colors that looks good on every single skin tone. So I think I'll take her advice and actually look for more gray. I think I figured it out. We've got jewelry. We've got our sandals, sneakers with a pretty much non-existent appearance of athletic tennis shoes, and an even bolder dramatic eye makeup. We have also got our friendly cuts, button-up crop tops, lace trim blouses, satin tie front shirts, whether cotton, polyester, acrylic, with colorful animal prints or bold patterns, muted warm tones, as long as they were cropped, v-necked, or had some type of beautiful long sleeve, was my new style. Well, I guess you could say modified. So honestly, I have always been a girly girl. To be honest, I prefer pink over black. I rather florals over bleached or tie-dye, and heels over Converse any day. That's not up for discussion. And on the surface, it may seem like, okay, you went through all that to figure out, okay, your style's girly, your style's warm, so what? But it's more than that, because I've successfully implemented my current taste into my new style. For example, I've been loving white lately. White is becoming my new favorite color. I'm not even kidding. White is starting to take over my closet just as much as blue and green are. And of course, the best thing about white, the easiest thing about white, is that you can pair it with any other color. When I usually wear white, I love to have fun with my eyelids. I let the eyeshadow do all the talking. I've always been really obsessed with history and art, and it's kind of crept its way into my closet. So Cherub and Renaissance have made their way into my new wardrobe. Artists like Van Gogh, Da Vinci, Picasso, Michelangelo have definitely made a home in my new wardrobe. I'm also taking things that are my personality, and I'm taking every single one of those things, blending it together, and hanging it up in my new wardrobe. If I do happen to buy a traditional collared shirt or more grungy aesthetic, trust me, it's always gonna have something on it, like the back out, shoulders out, off the shoulder, that screams me. In addition, for my earrings, they're most of the time going to be extremely quirky. Now I do have a couple basic earrings, but they always include some type of texture to it, and I pick gold over silver any day. I've learned that my style does not have to be one thing. It can be based off a number of things: TV shows, music, my favorite color at the moment, my favorite feature on my body at the time, like my collarbone and shoulders, or my hips and my midriff. Your closet can include anything, but you don't want to go overboard and just start buying things because you have these current tastes, because you're going to get a big pile of items in 3 or so months that you're like, I've never even touched this. This still has a tag on it. Please don't go crazy and just buy things and be like, well, Maya told me. Pay attention to the shades that look best on you, that work best with your skin tone. Focus on the materials and patterns that flatter your shape, that are comfortable. And we already know there's celebrity fashion and popular online clothing brands that we see every time we scroll up and down our social media timeline. But that's always gonna be there. Even the most basic item in the entire world that you feel like every single girl owns this item, you can still make it your own, whether it's through a denim jacket, jewelry, your eyeshadow, your shoes. Maybe you want to put fishnets with it, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I shop all those stores. I shop Princess Polly, Fashion Nova, Shein, Misguided, and PacSun. I even thrift at places like Goodwill. I love going on Depop. Second promo to our Depop. Check out our Depop. And guess what? These are all the same places that I used to shop before I created my new wardrobe, because I've learned what I like. Stores that I was like, oh, I probably won't be able to shop shop there anymore with my new aesthetic, they still have something for me. All this might seem easier said than done. What you feel comfortable in, you might be a little too shy or embarrassed or nervous to go out in public because you're worried that someone's gonna say something negative about it. I mean, honestly, so what if it's not their style? It's your style. Most of these fashion bloggers who became super popular didn't become popular because they were copying someone else's style. They were like, no, this is genuinely what I like to put together, and it might look crazy, stupid, silly to somebody else, but to you it might make total sense. You might be the one to influence other people, and if it doesn't make sense, so what? I hope that if this video did nothing else, it inspired you that even if you can't afford to throw out all your clothes and buy a whole new wardrobe, even if all you want to do is buy a new pair of shoes or buy a new outfit, that whatever that is all about you. That when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, I feel cute, I feel bad, I feel hot, confident, I feel sexy. That at the end of the day, express yourself and that you're wearing the outfit and the outfit is not wearing you. With all that being said, I hope this video kind of helped you guys understand how you can start your journey to creating your dream wardrobe. I know I said a lot. Hopefully you guys got a pen and paper. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, go ahead and consider joining the family. We'd love to have you guys on our team or whatever we are. Leave some comments down below. I do respond to all of my comments, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
She be moving so quick, you never see her coming. She wants to see wonder. She on me,